Happy New Year, everyone. This is Rosie, and you are at Nonna Stitching Lounge. Today is Sunday, January the 17th, I think, and I will probably upload tomorrow, the 18th. So, welcome to my podcast. I have been missing in action for a while. I did do a live back in October. And I do want to thank everybody for your comments, emailing me, well wishes for Nonna, who had had surgery. This is why I do this vlog, is to connect with all of you in this fiber community, because it is just amazing. You guys are amazing. You don't see someone for a while and you're sending comments and you're sending me emails and messages, and I got cards from a lot of you. It's just amazing. So thank you, everyone, for all your beautiful words and good wishes and all that stuff. So if you are new to this channel, this is a crochet, knitting, fiber channel mostly. I talk about yarns and what I'm making or what I've made and that sort of thing. So just a little catch up. Yes, we are in 2021, and as everyone knows, 2020 was a shit show. Let me just say it, okay? Sorry if I offend anybody. But those of us who do knit and crochet and do fiber arts or any other kind of crafts, we actually, I think, probably appreciated not having to go anywhere, because we could just sit and do our knitting and our crocheting and not be expected anywhere, and no one expects us to show up or to invite them over or any of those things, which sometimes can be a pain. Most of the time I love my people, of course. I love my family. I love everybody that would come and visit, but you know what I mean. So I think I read something, there was a meme on Facebook that said, those of us who are yarn hoarders and crocheters, we've been practicing for a pandemic for a long time, because we know what to do to pass our time away, right? So yes, I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and in Ontario we are in lockdown again, probably to mid-February. I personally have been working at home since March of last year, and a lot has happened since March of last year. So I think some of you know that we had our condo in Toronto up for sale, and finally we sold it. It took a long time because in Toronto, Toronto's a major city. We were just outside of Toronto. I think I described it once as like the Brooklyn of New York City. That's kind of where we were. You could see the skyline of Toronto. It was about 20 minutes away from there. So so what's basically happening is, because everything's shut down, you can't go to a hockey game, you can't go to a baseball game, you can't go to the theater, you can't do anything. And so a lot of people have just moved out of town. A lot of people who were renting in Toronto were, just left landlords in the lurch. And so there was a lot of landlords selling, a lot of people just wanting to get out of the city, afraid of catching anything, that sort of thing. So selling our condo was a little, it was a little testy. But that was our plan all along, was to sell the condo and then move further out of the city. So we are now in what is called Stony Creek. It is a suburb of Hamilton, Ontario. If you're coming, it's pretty much halfway between Niagara Falls and Toronto. Actually, I think it's closer to Niagara Falls than it is Toronto now. So we kind of we were on this side of the lake, now we are pretty much over here. I'll see if I can find a map to put up so you can have an idea of where we are. So we love it. It's a townhouse. It has a lot of room, and I think what I will do is do a separate video of a house tour before, because we do plan to renovate. We have not painted our walls. Not that there's anything wrong with these colors, they're just not my colors. So The whole house right now is painted this kind of golden yellow. Not my thing. We want to change the floors. We want to do some stuff, but I'm going to do another tour. And if you want to watch, I'll do it in a separate video if you want to watch it. That's nice. If not, no problem. You can just watch the yarny stuff. So yeah, so we sold our place. Actually, we sold our place, and then we had to try to find a place because we did not buy until we sold. And then Nonna went in to the hospital for surgery. So he had a pre-planned heart valve repair, and he had one of the best heart doctors in the world, actually, Dr. Tyrone Davids. He is from Brazil, and he invented this repair surgery. So I think back in the 80s and 90s, a lot of people were doing valve replacements, and people were talking about pig replacements, pig valves, and all that stuff. But anyway, that was problematic because a lot of people were rejecting them. So he actually invented this repair. So Nonna was in good hands. He came home after 10 days because he went into heart fibrillation. Nothing related to the surgery. Anyway, just make a long story short, he came home, and then he had to go back in again. And he went back in for 7 days because the fluid that had built up around the lungs wasn't drained properly. So they had to go in and drain it. Anyway, yes, but he's home. He's doing way better. He's doing a lot better. And he's cooking for me again. Anyway, so he hasn't returned to work yet. And so but he's doing a lot better. And I'll do a video with Nonna at one point. He does say to say hello, because I came up here, it's quiet. He's watching Sunday football, and I figured I wanted to talk to my friends and let them know what's been going on. So, yes. So we moved in December the 12th in this place. Like I said, we do want to do some renovations, so I'm going to take you through some of that as we start to do different things. This is our master bedroom, which is empty at the moment, so I have my office in here. We are getting our furniture in February. We're getting our furniture on Tuesday, finally. Not all of it, but the bed and the menu mattress is coming. So then I will move my office into the spare room, and until then, I'm here. So we've kind of put everything away. I put my yarn away in a closet, and I will do a separate video to show you my stash. I have not shown all of my stash ever, and kind of interesting because that was the first thing I packed. The important stuff, right, ladies and gentlemen? And so I'll show you all that in a separate video because there's a lot of stash, and I'm going to try to, I did actually film the video already, but it's kind of interesting. So that is, I think I caught you up on about 6 months, and so I haven't filmed. And why haven't I filmed? So one thing is my camera was on the fritz, and it was driving me crazy. And then every time I thought of filming, there was a showing for the condo, and it was just like, okay, I got to finish working and run out. And then when we got back, I couldn't be bothered. But I have been working. I've been doing a lot of crocheting and knitting. And so I'm going to show you some of the things that I have finished. Not all of them, because there's a lot. As you know, like I said, in lockdown, we continue to do our thing. Those of us that have a craft. So I will show you, I'm trying to think of the last thing I did show you, and I think I will start with, what am I wearing? So I am wearing, this is a petite knit Sunday cardie. I did not use the yarn that it called for. I used Knit Crate yarn, and I think you might remember back in July, I ran out of the yarn. And I sent a note to Kim at King's Crochet and Knits to see if, because she gets Knit Crate, and I had never seen her make anything with this. So I asked her if we could swap some yarn, which we did. She sent me hers, I sent her mine, and here I am. It is almost complete. I have not put the buttons on yet. And so that was one of the things I was going to ask you guys. Do you think, I think I should be putting buttons, but anyway, it is really long. It's actually maybe too long. I don't know if you can see it. So it is big. I know. And so this is like the second or third one I made. So I don't know if it should look this way or whether I should make it smaller. I don't know, but it's a lot to frog. So as you can see, it's a knit. It's this is a DK, I think, and it gradually increases, and then when you split for the sleeves, you just go into straight knit. And anyway, I think I like it. I think it turned out, it's really light. It's really light and soft. I did wash and block it. I think I did. Yes, I did, this one. And I'm wondering if I should just put buttons like up to here and then just let it flow. I don't know. Send me your comments on what you think I should be doing with this one. It's pretty. I love this pattern, but petite knits, yeah, Sunday Cardi. And the thing about this pattern, though, that just a little bit annoying, I think, is that you increase, right? And it pulls here because you're a woman, or I'm a woman, anyway. But then when you go to knit, it kind of, it looks big. I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyway, or it pulls funny. So I'm trying to see if you can see the back. Here, let me try to move this a little bit. My battery's still screwed up in my camera, so let me move backwards. See, I made it really long, I guess, and so maybe I just do a couple of buttons. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, so that is one finished object that I finished back in July when Kim sent me her the yarn. And so I love this pattern so much that I made another one. Of course I did. You know me. I know some people, I think I was watching Chevy Rell recently, and she said once she does a pattern once, she doesn't want to do it again. But I don't know. I find something comforting about knowing what I'm doing. Don't have to read the pattern. And it just this is very intuitive pattern. If you guys are any beginner knitters, okay. So you see how it kind of hangs at the back? I don't know if you can see. I'm not crazy about that, but I love the pattern. I love making it. I know. So anyway, yeah. So I love the pattern so much that I made another one. Let me see if I can find it. And I'll go through my basket here. Oh, I think I showed you this one. This is one I made. I crocheted it. This was Teresa at Craving Crochet's pattern. Yeah. And I did this with shawl and a ball. I did show you that in a previous video. Really nice. Turned out really nice. Let's see if I can find my other. So when we moved, I put all my knit sweaters in a bag, and so let's see. Okay, so yes, I made another one. I'll try this one on for you. This sweater, even though you see one sweater, was knit probably 4 times. I took it, this was, I don't know if you remember, a long time ago in one of my videos. I'll try to post it up here somewhere. Anyway, it was like a size 5. It was huge. Anyway, so I took it all apart. Yep, I had blocked it and everything, and I took it all apart. And here. So this one is another one that I made maybe too long. It doesn't seem to be as big as the other one. And again, I think I will put buttons, but maybe all the way down on this one. So not my color, but you can see how it really, I don't know, it turned out, I think this one turned out actually better than the other one. So, not my color, but I think it looks really nice with, actually, I don't know if I'm going to put buttons. Anyway, I did block it. Let me see if you can see. Anyway, there was, I know if you can tell, I used different, it looked like different dye lots. So one sleeve seems to has like a different color. I don't know. Anyway, but it's so light. It's really, this is a knit crate yarn as well, and I don't know what it is. I can't remember. But very light, very comfortable, really cozy. Actually, this one I don't know if I'll put buttons. I don't know. So let me know what you think. Green buttons or blue buttons? Let me see if you can see. Yeah, you see? Oh, see, there you go. If I didn't point it out, you see the way the different dye lot here? Weird, eh? I know. And even you can see in the back. So, anyway. Yeah, so this, I've used this yarn. I don't know how many times I made a sweater and redid it in this yarn. I'm surprised that it still has thread in it, but it is really comfy cozy, I have to say. This one turned out probably nicer than the other one. I think the other one is a little big. Anyway, so that's another finished object in the Petite Knit Sunday Cardi. So there you go. There's another one. Okay, so what else did I do? You'll see that a lot of this is knitting because the knitting I did for me, and I did a few projects in crochet that I will put pictures up. So I did, I crocheted a blanket with a little a baby jacket and hood with these little frills, so cute. Anyway, I'll find the picture and I'll put it right here. So that was a gift. A friend of mine wanted me to make that for a friend of hers who had a little girl, and so I made that, and that it was a pattern on YouTube, and I used Feels Like Butter. And that was the first time actually I have quite a bit of Feels Like Butter, and I've used it now. And it was kind of, I don't know, it kind of stretches after you wash it, doesn't hold nicely. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'm becoming a yarn snob, maybe. So I did that. Then I did another set, a boy set, for another friend whose friend had a baby boy, and I made again a little jacket with a hood in the Feels Like Butter in the gray with a little blue trim, and I'll show that picture here. So yeah, so that was fun. So those are the kind of things I've done in between some of these bigger projects. And okay, so another big project that I have done, let's see if I can find it, is, and I have not washed or blocked this yet. So this is a whatever sweater. Okay. I don't know if you remember Debbie of the Canadian Crocheter did a pattern with, I guess, lots of scraps and ends. This is knit crate yarn. And the whatever sweater, actually, there's no stitch counts. It's just a, basically you follow the pattern based on your measurements, and then you decrease, like you increase and then you decrease and then you pick up. It's all raglan here. So that's the whatever sweater. And like I said, I haven't washed or blocked this yet, but this turned out really nice. I really like this. And this is the way I like to knit too. Like, it's straight stockinette. Raglan, and then I held the sleeves, picked them up, top down. My favorite. I have yet to make a sweater bottom up because I love top down. It's kind of open here. You start with the neckline, right? And then you increase in the raglan, and then you increase, and then you pick up and you go around and all the way down, and yeah. So this yarn here, like I said, is Knit Crate. Trying to think what it was called. I did remember. Anyway, it's I'll put it here if I remember to find it. This particular line. I kept all the ball bands, so that'll be another episode just to show you all the ball bands that I used in 2020. But yeah, so the whatever sweater, it's great. Like, and you can use any yarn, any needle size to gauge. I still don't do gauge, and I should. You know, I'm awful that way. I hate that. Anyway, I'd rather just then try it, rip it out if it doesn't work, and then redo it, whatever. So yeah, and this is really nice. This I think has nylon in it. It has wool or merino. I don't know. Anyway, I'll put it down. But yeah, the whatever sweater, and I will put that link down below as well. One of my favorite patterns. I think I'm just gonna could go to it, and you can also you can do stripes if you want. You like the stripes here, stripes there, do different colors, whatever, whatever, right? That's what it's called. Anyway, so that is my whatever, and again, I did it not as long, which is good. I did it right at the hip length, so I hope it doesn't grow when I wash it. Right, so it's a good hip. When you get too long, then it just looks frumpy and dumpy. So this one I think turned out pretty good. So yeah, so that is the whatever sweater. Now I did buy some new knitting books, new crochet books, but I'll do another video on those ones, on that, because this video already is pretty long. And yeah, my whatever sweater. So, what else have I done? I'm trying to think. I think that's it. I did, at Christmas, I made my granddaughter a little petite knit Sunday cardie. I made both of them. So Peyton and Rosalind, a petite knit Sunday cardie. And I will put a picture here to show you. So really cute. I bought these really cute buttons on Amazon, little hearts. Peyton's has turned out really big, but that's okay. She's 6. She'll grow into it. And because the one I made her last year, she grew out of almost immediately. So, and I made her Debbie's no name hat to match, and she loves it. So, and I did the same thing with Rosalind's. I did it in a lighter pink. It was paint box yarns that I bought like a year and a half ago, and I put the little purple hearts buttons, made her Debbie's no name hat with it, so she can put that under her ski jacket, and I made a slouchier one too with a little ball. I crocheted that one so she can wear too. So I will put, I asked for pictures because I never took any pictures. Don't ask. It was Christmas time. had just moved in, and it was a crazy disaster around here. So anyway, yes. So I will try to get pictures. So I'll finish with the. So I've done now this petite knit sweater, the one underneath. I've done one for Rosalind, one for Peyton. I've done, let's see. Yes, and then I've done one for my son. So this, but I did a little different because I was just curious about how this would turn out. So this is the sweater. He's very tall and thin, my son, my middle son. So this is scarfy yarn in the denim, navy denim, I think it's called. So it's a petite knit, the Sunday cardie at the top, but where it tells you to just knit, I just continued the ribbing all the way down. And I like it better. I might make myself one in the same. I know, and then I continued even in the sleeves, the ribbing. So, I'll be honest. I was gonna make this for Nonna, but it turned out too small. I think this will be perfect for my son Christopher, and he's going to come today and pick it up. So yeah, it turned out really nice. And you know what? It did not use that much scarfie. I think this was only like 4 balls of scarfie, which is about 315 yards or something. So yeah, about 1,200, 1,300 yards. And I made it fairly long. I just used regular buttons. You do the button, the edging as you go, and then you make the buttonholes later. So that's what I did. I hope it comes out okay. I hope you can see it okay. So I hope he likes it. And yeah, so that is, again, inspired by Petite Knits, Sunday Cardi. So what am I doing right now? I have a few projects that I want to start. You know me, I'm a monogamous person, a monogamous knitter or a crocheter. I don't like to start a lot of different projects until I finish the one I'm doing. I get really anxious when there's too many whips around, so I don't do that. Anyway, so what am I doing right now? I'm making Nonna a sweater, and I will show it to you. So this is my only whip. Again, I have more of the scarfie yarn. Wait till you see my... So this, it is a plain sweater I got off of Ravelry. I did not, so again, it's top, down. I've split for the sleeves, as you can see. And that's the back. This will fit him. Again, you just do some raglan sleeves, and then I will be probably, I can put it on if you like, just to kind of see what it looks like. Actually, I love the sizing. So, okay, so you can't, so then I will be picking up stitches and making a shawl collar, basically. Yeah, so it's too short right now for him, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, like I said, I'm trying to use my stash. So this will, I'll have, where did I go here? I just lost some stitches. I don't want to do that. Okay, anyway. So I have about 5 more inches in length, and then I'll do the 1-to-1 ribbing, and then I will do the sleeves, and yeah. And it's turning out really nice. It's, you know what, I love the scarfie. It's not 100% wool. It says it's a bulky, but it's not. It's really a maybe thick 4. And I bought so much of it when it was on sale, I think not even last year, I think it was the year before. And so it has 30% wool, but it's not itchy. I don't know. I really like it. And nobody I know here that I'm crocheting or knitting with is allergic to wool. So this one will be for Nonna. And some of you might remember the sweater I made. This was with scarfie. I made this sweater. I can't remember now how I wear it. What did I do with it? Oh, it started out as a shawl or a 5-point shawl, and then I sewed it underneath here. Anyway, yeah, I think you might remember this one. This one was from, I think, last year or sometime. Okay, cool. So I have a lot of this stuff still that I am. So it's nice and light. I like it. I mean, it does pill a little bit, but I think it adds some character to the sweater. So this one's crocheted. So, all right. I think that's it for all my projects that I want to talk about today. I can't remember any others that I might have. I'll have to go through my stash again, or through my stuff again. I know I gave away a lot of my crochet stuff. So, and I have a lot of, as I was going through my stash, realized I have so much blanket yarn So I may have to do some blankets just to make them, give them away. I don't know, put them on Etsy, do something with them. Anyway. Okay, so that's it for my finished objects and my whips. What else did I want to talk about? I have not been on when everyone was talking about Sharon's Crochet Corner and there is a drive to raise money for her wheelchair. So I have donated, and I'm just going to plead with you that if you can donate, please just give something so that we can get Sharon, who's such a lovely lady. She lives in, I believe, Nova Scotia, and she needs a new wheelchair. I will put the link down below that you can just click, and it'll take you to, I think, PayPal, and you can donate. I think it costs a lot of money to get a really high-level wheelchair. They've Cynthia from Sin's Crafty Room or something. Anyway, she's done a fabulous job at doing this this fundraiser, and so please go and donate if you can. Again, not everybody's in the same financial position, but every little bit helps, even $5, $10, that sort of thing. So let's see, I will be doing another, just trying to look at my notes here. I know a lot of you know Jackie Lubick, and she's in Hooking from Good Company. I don't think she's put a video out since August, so I have been watching everyone, even though I haven't done videos myself. So Jackie hasn't been feeling well, doesn't have COVID, but she hasn't been feeling well. So if you can just say a prayer for her, and just, you know, send your best wishes to her so that she starts feeling better. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, so, all right, so this will be the end. I know I'm at like 32 minutes already. Last year, we were supposed to do Stitch Fest in April. I think it was April 16, 17, 18. We were going to go to Niagara Falls, and there was about 50 of you signed up. And Debbie at the Canadian Crocheter, she made these bags for all the participants. Aren't they beautiful? I know. So she sent me everything she had left. There are 2 people that I have to give. Oh, let's see how many I have. Patsy, I know you mentioned it in my live that you didn't get one. Can you email me, please, your address, because I will send you one. And so then I have 2 extras. So I have 1, 2, yep. So I have 2 extras. So once I sent Patsy hers, and I send the other 2 people I know, I have 2 of these. So I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to pick 2 names randomly. I'm going to pick it with the random YouTube random comment picker down below. It is going to be my 2nd YouTube anniversary on February the 4th. So I will be drawing then on February the 4th. So please put a comment, answer any of the questions I asked you today. Say anything you want. I don't have a code word or anything like that. Or maybe, yes, I do have a code word. Sorry. Code word is Stitch Fest. Okay? So capital STITH. Anyway, yes, Stitch Fest. So put Stitch Fest in your comments somehow, and if you want to win one of these bags, I will mail them to you. So I'll have 2 winners for the Stitch Fest bags. And that will help me celebrate my 2nd vlogiversary or podiversary. So that is it for my first video back. This has been a long video. I'm sorry, and I'm tired now. But I will be doing, like I said, a house tour. And I'll show you my yarn room. There'll be another video with all my stash in my yarn room. So please, if you like this sort of content, please press subscribe. Oh, and again, if you want to win the Stitch Fest bag, you have to be a subscriber, and I will check because this is mainly for my longtime viewers or people who actually subscribe and support my channel. So yes, so make sure you subscribe and put the word Stitch Fest, one word, STITCHFEST, capital S, in the comment section. And I will send you that. So yes, so thank you for coming and still supporting me. If you're a returning viewer, if you've never seen my podcast before and you like what you see, please press subscribe, press the like button, and I will be back hopefully soon with another video. I'm going to try to be on a schedule this year, maybe every 2 weeks. I'm going to start posting on a Monday, Sunday night, that kind of thing. So you'll get to see lots more content. So thanks everybody for dropping by, and just let you know that Nonno's fine and he's cooking. Oh, I cooked dinner today. I made chili, but he does cook for me almost every day of the week still. So we'll do another video with just me and Nonno so Nonno can say hi. All right, so thanks a lot. See you soon. Ciao.